Alrighty then, so today we're going to be trying to beat Fallout New Vegas as the Lone Wanderer. So, I would like to give a shout out to Casual Looper 25, which suggested this, and I just took the idea, and also Nerbit, because they took it from one of his comment sections. But we can only use weapons that were in Fallout 4. I'm using the Armored Vault 21 jumpsuit, since it's the only jumpsuit I can use. And those are really it. I needed to kill all the Enclave members, and I was originally supposed to do the Hard Looks Blues quest, but I completely forgot about it, and I already had this edited, so I apologize for that, man, if you even end up watching this. So, I make my character here in a second. I make him just look like a male preset from Fallout 3. He's as best as I can, I try to make him look like just male preset 4 from Fallout 3, or, yeah, Fallout 3, I believe, so that works pretty well. You know, we have to get all that sorted out, and then, Lord, I didn't realize, yeah, we do just a male preset. I'm gonna, maybe I should speed this part up. I'm gonna do that, yeah, so. Okay, I'm gonna come. Okay, this is in 2x speed, so I can just kind of rattle off what happens. So I did my stats. Since there's nothing really here, I just kind of did a basic, like, gunslinger build. So, agility, luck, that's about it. Rules for this are that we have to, so I'm taking the answer or yes man, which I'm going to go with yes man. And we have to try to recruit the Brotherhood, which I ended up glitching and wouldn't give me the option to. So I ended up just having to do all their quests for them and stuff. Burn that was about all we had to do there. That was pretty well. I select guns, melee, and speech, because that's just like an average build. I remove all my points from charisma, because I'm playing with like a Fallout 4 character. Charisma was a lot more important than in Fallout 3, so obviously. No skills, I was really going to take some, but I just figured not to. It's probably a lot easier than, you know, no skills didn't exist in the original. Give me skin pack stuff, I have to check it. Now, this is just 4 minutes, like a really short amount of time of me running around. I have to kill all the Enclave presidents. No, I mentioned that. There were a few more things I was supposed to do, I didn't end up doing them. Okay, I cannot aim down my sights for this. I did not realize that at that point, and I did in fact, but I didn't end up killing anybody. I shot a few bottles, so. I used the weather 10mm for a while, but I'm going to switch it out for the normal 10mm after a bit. You'll have to just deal with that, if you can understand it. I run up here, I drop what I don't need. Yep. I run up and talk to Ringo, and I'm like, what's up, Ringo-Dingy? Can you help me defend a town? And he's like, go talk to the smiley lady. So I go talk to the smiley lady. And we go do that, talk to her for a bit. Smiles, I recruit Trudy because I can. I don't end up being able to recruit anybody else, but it don't matter. Not really. Lazy Chet, talk to him for a bit. End up doing anything, just sold a bunch of my random stuff I didn't need. So I ran back up to Ringo, and I was like, Ringo, there's no powder gangers are here. So we run down. I have to shoot all the dark powder gangers. Do gang full of powder, I don't know. Kill them, I loot them off. I level up to level 2, I take Swift Learner, just keep on going. I had to look for a second because I forgot if Swift Learner was in Fallout 3, but it was. Okay, so I head off, I'm at Prim, I show up in there, I cut out loading screens, by the way. I go in there, I beat some people to death. I don't end up keeping with that. I end up using a 10mm pistol, hunting rifle, and then a super sled to the end with a baseball bat. Simple again, and that was pretty good when I had my family spare. So, I go through, I murdered all the convicts, the evil people, the prisoners, whatever you want to call them. That's what I do. If you're wondering, I actually kind of quiet. I'm currently recording this in a barn. Silent air is set, and it's super cold. As I beat the convict later, I murder him. I beat him. Pow, pow.
I don't suppose you...
So I went ahead and I saved Deputy Beagle because he just can't save himself because he's so stupid and silly. Because Deputy Beagle sucks. I don't understand how he became a deputy. That's like,
I
he
just
does
hope I
nothing
won't
in
have
this
to
game.
use it.
I could have murdered it. It was kind of strange, but I was hoping I'd powder ganger armor because I was going to equip it on him and then watch the entire townsfolk just murder him. Anyways, I could show up at Nipton. I switched out my original weather 10mm for a new 10mm. I didn't level up or anything. I just did that, and then I didn't even upgrade the town. I shoot Oliver Swanwick because we hate Oliver Swanwick, and I don't know. Min Squad used to do that. Rip that dude. He was great. Dude, but I just kind of show up there. I'm on my road again. I'm on the road. I show up to Novak. The first Enclave members. A whole lot of running around. I had no idea. There was a whole lot of running around. I have no idea what room is it. Yeah, I want to apologize. My mic was just not picking up anything there. I was saying stuff and it didn't appear. But anyways, yeah. I killed Daisy. I was really going to stealth kill her, and then I realized I didn't have any points in stealth. So I just shot her, because that's pretty cool. I use VATS in this. I know it makes it look like you're aiming in. I don't know what to say. I wouldn't really let myself use VATS. Anyways, this is where I got my main weapon for the rest of the run. Because hunting rifles are pretty cool guns. They are. I always liked them in Fallout 3 and in Fallout 4, or Fallout 4. I don't like them in Fallout 4. In Fallout New Vegas, they're some of the best guns you can have. So yeah, I level up to level 4. I took skilled, took skilled again. Okay, so I shoot many targets to take his things because I wasn't doing another quest for him. This took 4 hours to record. I wasn't doing all that. Alright. But yeah, I repair my hunting rifle into it. I forget to sell the knife. Anyways. So I run along to Boulder City. Literally nothing happens on the way there. So I show up to him. I talk to that guy. I run in. I have 70 or something in speech now. So there's no reason for me to really do anything else. So I run up there and I'm like, hey, Greg Collin, blah, blah, blah. You're super, I don't know, you're super cool. I want money. Anyways, yeah. I went up to him and I talked to them for a bit, so everything's fine, I run up to him and I'm like, hey,
what the hell?
Hey, Jessup, I'm a ghost and I want my money. And he was like, why are you here? But I don't care. Okay, so I killed the next member. I don't know why the NCR Ranger showed up. There was an NCR Ranger. I just opened the door and it jump scared me. I was like, what? Oh. Yeah, Orion. Or no, Orion. Moreno's more common. Orion don't really matter.
Hey, fella. Hello. Hey there, pal. I think you might...
That because, you know, everybody figured I'd go talk to Yes Man if I'm doing a Yes Man run, but yeah. But yeah, he's dead. I also stopped by the Omertas and the White Gloves in a little bit afterwards, so I go ahead and get them out of the way. But yeah, so I'll level up again. What level am I this time? Level 7. Alright, yeah. Pretty nice level. Okay, it stopped responding. I spent a good 5 minutes trying to make it look like he was bent over on the couch with like a beer in one of his hands, nude, so, you know, they wouldn't realize that I killed him, and then I just kind of gave up on that. So, it doesn't really matter anymore. But I certainly tried. I took so long doing this, trying to prop it up, because, crime. I need to let the detective know that I'm not evil. Lord. Jeez. Yeah, I take a beer, give it to him. So, I go back to Mr. House. First time, I haven't even talked to him. I activate the turn on. I open the darn door to his little pod and 308 murder everyone. I like 308s in real life. They're great deer guys. But I murder them, and I just kind of run up to Mr. House, and I'm like, hey, you have to die, old man. He's like, I'm Mr. House, don't murder me. Because he's Mr. House, but don't matter. Because I shoot him. So I run up to the fort. Literally nothing happens on my way there. Also, I take toughness at level 8. I leveled up, so I got, but I just run through there real quickly, and oh yeah, I grabbed a combat knife, so I switched that out for my baseball bat, because it did 13 rounds. My baseball bat was only doing 12, so I left it. But yeah, I run through, I murder some more people here. I did Brotherhood quest a little bit after this. I didn't realize how boring the quest was. I guess I've never done it, or I did once forever ago. It just takes so long. Normally I do the Arcade Ganon companion quest, and I just get that way and I'll play with armor, but lord, it took ever to do that. And yeah, I run through here, I shoot a few people pretty well. Jeez, Mark 4 turret. Huh. I didn't realize this.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Anyways, yeah, so because of all that, I stabbed him a few times, because, you can kill
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
Remember that scene for Terminator? When it comes at him and they just stab it 8 times with a kitchen knife? I do. But I do. Yeah, I shoot the Mark 4, because I'm not going to try to take down a turret with a knife. Yeah, so that's what I do. Throw on here, keep less than, and because there's a curve-a-tron. Yeah, it's Crutrons.
Please take.
So this is the 2x speed. He just describes how the Securitons are super well and cool and do whatever. That's about it. So, yeah, there ain't too much to this. He just kind of does that. There ain't really nothing for me to talk about. I don't know. I like Hamburger Helper. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't like Hamburger Helper. I enjoy Hamburger Helper a whole lot, but, some people don't. That's just fine. Well, but I enjoy Hamburger Helper a whole lot. My favorite meal. I'm gonna cut this down more.
How did you find us straight?
I talked to him. I just committed majorly for the speech check, because I wasn't doing all that. I started the Brotherhood quest, by the way, so that's pretty cool. So I run off to do whatever here.
You'll find your equipment in the chest.
That's about it. He runs me down to do whatever. I have to go deal with him. I go and I do that. I deal with him. And I show back up. I come over to him, talk to him, and he's like, "Go get my patrols." So I go get his patrols.
When you first showed up,
that's what he wants me to do for him, and I'll do it for him if that's what he wants me to do for him. Yep. So I go. Oh yeah, this is me beating the boomers. Here. I shoot George because George is evil. We hate George. Yeah. Nobody likes George from Fallout New Vegas. He's the worst character. Anyways, yeah. So George hate is allowed. Anyways, this is at 5 times speed, so this will be real quick here. So let's go ahead and run along. This is just going fine and alrighty. I think I understand a bunch of people want to sit around at their own house and be very armed to make sure nobody comes on their land. I understand it well enough. Talk to Pearl, and
Found the
head
missing
back out,
patrols?
clear out the body there, so
They were all dead then.
it'll be
But we
just
must
fine, but
when the patrol.
that's about it.
I
So
want you to
I
contact.
talked to him.
When you
He
find
wants me to
tell
go
them you're
touch
my
to the scouts, so I run along. I do that. That took 30 minutes or so.
Have you had any luck finding?
So I come back to him, and I'm like, I've talked to all the scouts, and here's their reports. And he's like, okay, so you're saying you're not. So I go seeing gingivitis over all this, and guess what gingivitis does? Oh yeah, so on my way to one of the things, I stopped by Cannibal Johnson and murder him because he's evil. And oh yeah, I also grabbed a super sledge here, which I grabbed it, stole it from the Brotherhood's room. So yeah, but that's about all I do right now. Murder him, which is pretty well and good. Then I go back up to Senior Night with Renzo.
Good to see you.
I'm like, Senior Night, Senioritis, more like it. But yeah, that's it. I've done very well, so run back over to him. I came up the Black Mountain. To this. Nobody likes that. And I like Raoul. Raoul's my favorite name. I like Raoul. He's a good dude. He won't attack once. He don't really care what you do. He does, but he won't do nothing about it. I think you make Raoul mad. He's like my favorite companion ever, but I enjoy Raoul a whole lot. Anyway, keep on running around, doing everything. Yeah. So, we'll go ahead and run out to do whatever. Murder Tabitha. Because who likes Tabitha? Yeah, nobody does. Anyways.
Greetings, my friend.
So I return to him after that, and a glitch happens here, so I'm not able to recruit the Brotherhood.
First.
I was too late into this. I had spent 2 hours listening to me
Greetings,
just doing
my
the
friend.
vaults quest, so I was not caring about that, but I got the power armor at least. I couldn't
There.
talk to him to do that, so I just kind of head out.
Lastly,
Yeah, I ended up
I
getting
just-
kind of weird glitch there. Then I meet at the Great Cons. I was originally going to do like a scene based on that one show, My Cribs on like MTV, but I decided not to because I just didn't think enough things would be funny for it. But that's so I show up to murder the last Enclave member, and I meet Mean Son of a Bitch, which is pretty cool. I'm happy I met him. He's the greatest character ever in Fallout New Vegas. Let's see if we can beat the game as hell. Anyways, and they shoot up the time, no scope up, because it's booty off. They just didn't care. And then I went over
Changed from
to,
police to soldiers.
I'd run over to wherever this place is, I forget what it's called, and I popped a stealth point, and I murdered Doc Henry, because I didn't want them all to be angry at me, because I didn't want to murder Marcus. And then he takes his stim packs, and I leave. And then I go back to Arcade and I save. And then I pop another stealth point. And I murder him. Roundhouse kick. Wow. He died pretty quickly. And then I take the stim packs off his body because he's a dead man. And he doesn't need stim packs anymore. So that's what I do. And then I should come back to here. And I'm going to show you something. I ain't noticed this, but I've been buying a whole lot of stim packs and stuff. I had 97 stim packs. 97 at the end of this. I'm never going to be able to use 97 stim packs. I ended the game with 60 stim packs. I didn't need that many stim packs, but Lord did I have them. So yeah, I met everybody else. I was just like, they could be ignored, blah, blah, blah. Talk to Yes Man, and I didn't save President Kimball because that would take too much time, and I don't care about President Kimball. So then I skipped to the Battle of Hoover Dam because I, murdered everybody else who might have been in my way. And literally, I did nothing. I showed up and installed the The cons are great, but I am actually greater. I'm actually a huge grader, by the way. I record these videos by using a text voice. It's pretty actually pretty long.
You shouldn't be here.
I fight through there. I talk to the Darn. I lie to him. I just I'm like, Colonel Moore is getting too ditty. Go save her. They're like, yeah, we probably should do that.
Hi!
Which is pretty well enough. And anyways, I think send power to him now. I think that Yes Man would smoke Marlboros if he was a real dude. He'd like to see commercials and he'd be a Marlboro smoker. Don't know why I checked my dog pack. Who knows? I think I was making sure this was the quest I was supposed to be doing. Yeah. turn on pilot, and then it's me at the Leggett again. So I'm gonna murder him. He's going to die because I'm evil. And he has to die. So yeah, I'm doing no scoping, and by no scoping, I mean I'm not gonna do that because that takes way too long. I use bats. I tried this 2 times before. I failed, so I just use bats because looking back throughout this entire thing, my game did not crash. Usually I have at least one game crash per like run through, but I didn't have a single game crash this time, so that was real nice right there. So yeah, we run along to go murder the Caesar of Legion, and yeah. Okay, so I save, and then I run along to go shoot like Atlantis. As soon as I kill him, I'm just gonna cut to the end because I didn't do anything other than just like have to fight through his last few little guards. Yeah. I immediately just cheat because I'm not going to try to kill the Leggett on my own. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. He is way too hard to do that. And he runs away, which I never understood. He does that a whole lot. Like, he'll get his health really whittled down, he'll run away and become peaceful. And it's like, Leggett, what are you going to do? Anyways, yeah. Watch me no-scope the Leggett, and then no-scope all of it. That's the end of it. That's being caught in Vegas.
Caesar on the cross, and the screams of those Legion bat. Speaking of, that crazy light, could you? Guess it ain't no secret.
You did a super.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Spring